Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, once again, and welcome back. For our last half, we're going to go back to something that originated here in Los Angeles at the Tiffany Theater on Sunset Boulevard, and that was a bit of the entire of Los Angeles singing George Gershwin. And here's what happened. Hold on. After Los Angeles, the Tiffany Theater was 11 months. After this, I went to Palm Beach in Florida and spent 4 months there, and then opened up at the Helen Hayes on Broadway. This takes us to 2001, the summer. And it was a hot summer in New York that makes this look like the Arctic. It was so hot. It was, you know, and there was air conditioning in the theater, and it was July 4th, and it was a matinee. And there were people sitting in the theater, and it was so hot outside, and I finished the end of the Rhapsody, crash, bang, boom, thank you very much. And I just looked at the audience, and I could tell that for the entire show, they were just bursting, wanting to sing. And there was one time, and this was in Philadelphia, I began like this, you know, just playing 2 chords. Such a genius, this George Gershwin. 2 chords, so evocative. And then all of a sudden, I'm doing a narration. He talks about how Porgy and Bess was a total failure on Broadway. You know, he lost all the money, nothing. And then, just as I'm doing the chord, and I'm about to play, a woman from the back starts, "Summertime!" Now, you're in the middle of a show. How do you stop that? And so it went through the kind of performances, but I realized, you know, here we are on Broadway, people like to sing, and so they would start, the moment I played 2 notes in New York City like this, I would hear this, "Wonderful, marvelous." That's what you sound like when you drink your water out of the Hudson. So, you know, I figured people really did want to sing. And so started that tradition in New York City. And since then, I've sung with over 2 million people all over the world. And it would be a great, great pity if I didn't sing with you as well. But here's the thing, and I haven't warned the orchestra about it, the poor people. What we're going to do is I'm going to do something very simple, very basic, very lovely. And the orchestra is going to improvise with me. And if you think I'm kidding, I am not. They're going to improvise. They're going to do it very well, whatever comes to mind. I'll just tell you, we're in G major. You know, I did this once in Chicago. We were sitting in Chicago at the symphony, and I didn't tell them it was the Gallet Ravinia, and when I was doing this as well, I said, we're going to sing with the audience in G major. So and of course, you know, they panicked. This bunch can improvise without a problem. There they were hysterical, and they looked at me and said, what is he doing? So I turned to the Chicago Symphony. I said, no problem, just pluck a G. Everything will work out. All right. Pluck a G, here we go. And I'm not kidding. I'm really not. This is like the old days. Embrace me. Embrace me, my sweet embrace. Embrace me, you irreplaceable. Embrace me, irreplaceable. Just one look. You and you alone. Everyone, I love all the many charms about you. Above all, my arms. Not bad, but really not all that. You know, I've been all over the world. So far, Los Angeles has always been the best singers. Not yet tonight. We have some work to do. All right, we're going to do a little bit of... See, this is the shtick. This is where it gets fun. All right. Okay, we're going to divide in 4 here. Come to Papa, do. And... And if you're a girl, you sing Mama, but you know, all right? And once more. Come to the middle section. Come to Papa, come to Mama, do. Same note. Come to Papa, do. Okay, now together, watch. Come to Papa, do. Okay, now here, now, cut in half. The front half, you're the one with the difficult stuff. I can see they're smarter than everybody else. You know? Okay, over there. Come to Papa, do. Back there. And come to Papa. Try that again. It's embarrassing. All right. Come to Papa. Now the three of us practice, then we'll add you. Come to Papa, come. Chord. And now you're there. Come to Papa, do. And we can help them, yes? Come to Papa, do. Okay, you know, conductors, they're very interesting. Oh, one always wonders what they're exactly doing, you know. I mean, when I was preparing for Bernstein, I talked to many players in the orchestra. I knew him at the end. I met him once when he was very... And I talked to many members in the orchestra to try and figure out from the New York and Chicago, all the people. And I asked the first violinist of Chicago at the time who had played with him, you know, after Schulte, and he'd played with him, I said, well, what exactly was he expressing? What was he doing up there if you were looking at him? And he said, damned if I know. He just, you know, he was doing this. He says, that was for the audience. We just needed the downbeat and we were fine, you know. So, here we go. Come to Papa, do, and hold until it goes away. And 3, 4. Don't be a... No, you're supposed to close, yeah? It's exactly what it looks like. Shh. It's not complicated, you know? Once more. Okay, everybody, don't be a naughty baby, whatever you want. And... Don't be a naughty baby. Come to Papa, come. Watch. That's well done. Everybody, my sweet embraceable. G major. You got a problem.